Style 422. I have them on today. What is that? Was that a booger? I hope not. I'm about to be doing a roundup for y'all of my favorite makeup of 2023 so far. So I usually do like a yearly roundup, but I thought like in place of like my monthly favorites this month, I'm gonna just be doing like a hair and makeup favorites that I like so far this year, because we're about 6 months into the year now. Okay, it's crazy. And this is what I've been using, so let me just share with you. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Everything, every single thing will be linked down below here, and it will most likely be an affiliate link, which means if you click it and you shop it, I'm gonna get paid. Sorry for this product that most people I feel like probably wouldn't consider makeup, but I use it like when I'm doing my makeup. This is the Evian facial spray. My mama calls this fake water. It's actual water in here, Wendy. Just have to say that. And I use it like after I do my skincare every time, but before I put my makeup on, every time I mist my face with this. Just adding that like that hydration to it, especially in the summertime, girl, it is great. And I bought the minis of this and I carry them around in my purse. I have one in the car. I always take one with me when I travel. And then my go-to day-to-day foundation or concealer that I have been wearing non-stop every time I do my makeup, no matter if it's just like a light beat, a full, like I have it on right now. This is the Lancome Tint Eat All Ultra Wear All Over Concealer, and I wear the shade 460. So nice, great coverage. You can make it light coverage, you can make it like full coverage, whatever you want to do with it, you can do it. I have a couple of skin tints here and I'm just going to run through them all and say them all. Just want you to know that I like them all. They're all great. I use them all very lightly. I don't wear very heavy foundation anymore. The look I did today, I actually have no foundation on. I'm just wearing this concealer. Summer Friday Sheer Skin Tint. She's super sheer. Just keep that in mind. I wear the shade number 7, okay? L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is their new formulation of the product. I wear shade C number 9. It has a pump, thank God. Okay, here go Wendy. I'm gonna talk up the devil. In front of the red Jeep. Okay, hold on, y'all. My mama outside. I was talking about her. She popped up on me. My mama live right down the street, which is honestly clutch. Back to like our foundations and stuff. Dior, the Face and Body foundation. I use this like a skin tint. Don't use a bunch of it, okay? This is the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow. I wear this in the shade Chai. I have a full tutorial up on this, and I think on this too. And then the last is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I wear the shade 8.5 to 9.5. Like usually, if I'm tan, I wear the shade 8 to 10. Let's talk about the lashes that I have on today and another pair. So I had so many of these. I used to be on Ardell's PR list and then they kicked me off. I don't know why. I have so many of these Ardell Naked lashes in the shade 4, or not the shade, but in the style 422. I have them on today. What is that? Was that a booger? I hope not. I have so many of these and I forgot how much I like them, and the band is literally invisible, like non-existent. You don't see it. If you have an issue with like thick bands, the Naked lashes are the ones to get. That's why they call them the Naked lashes. So 422 and 423 are my favorites. We have this brow little device, okay? So you have a spoolie, okay? You have a brow pencil. Twist this up, okay? And then at the end, you have like this little balm. It has like color in it, so like helps deposit like color and like fill in any gaps that you might have missed with the pencil. It's great. Brow gel, I use my pencil that I have from Velour, but then to like make sure everything stays all day, I use the Amicole Clear Brow Gel. We love her. She is Black owned, and literally your brows are not budging. I don't care how unruly your brows are, they're not moving. The much talked about Telescopic Lift Mascara. She's lifting, and I don't have like stubby lashes. I know I've described them as that before. They're not necessarily stubby, but they're not as long as I would like them to be. This really gives me a lot of length that I need. Eyeshadow palettes here, and I do just want to forewarn you, they're boring. To me, they're not boring, but to some of y'all, they might be boring. These are all nudes, okay? Because I barely wear eyeshadow as it is. Today, I just literally have bronzer. First off, I tell you about this every time Sephora has a sale or Mario has a sale. It's the Master Mattes. This is like the only, if I didn't have these other two, I wouldn't like need them. Like this has every matte shade I need. Then like kind of like a dupe for that, like you get less shades in it, but like it's giving the same vibes. This is the Milani Gilded Mini in Whiskey Business, but it's just a bunch of matte nudes. So this is a drugstore option for the Makeup by Mario. Another favorite, I feel like I've mentioned this like several times before to you guys. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze. And usually if I'm traveling and I actually like need to take eyeshadow with me, I will take this palette with me, because if I use all 4 of these, I can get like a very dramatic eye look. Let's move on to like some blushes. Revlon Very Berry. Just go pick up one of these. Like, you see how big that pan is, and it's drugstore. You're gonna have this blush for like the whole year. And then the next one we have is from Maybelline Fit Me. This one is also called Berry. Okay, a much smaller pan, but very pretty, mauvey pinky, and it does have a little bit of shimmer. It has sparkles in here. And then lastly, I finally caved and I got a Dior blush. This one is in the shade Cherry. I wasn't feeling the bubblegum pink that everyone was roaring about. Like, bubblegum pink is just not my vibe. I love this one. I've been wearing this one non-stop. I have it on today. And then this is the Jones Road. They just came out with this tinted face powder. They actually sent me this. And I wear the shade Dark. And I have to mention the brush that they sent to go along with it, because this is like such a nice big powder brush. I feel like y'all are always asking about the brushes I use, and sometimes, a lot of the times, the brushes that I have, like there's one powder brush, this one, that y'all ask me about every single time, and the company is not in existence anymore, so I can't tell you. But this one is great. I love it. This is it's called the powder brush. A set that I do have to talk about, or a brand just in general, it's a Subtle Beauty. I feel like so many people are sleeping on this brand, like sleeping. This right here is holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different products, and it's also, I feel like personally, a very beginner friendly brand. A setting spray that I actually really like, and let me just tell y'all something about setting spray. This is the first one I've actually been like, yeah, I get it. This one by Charlotte Tilbury, she's noise, okay? And the heat too. This is their Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. These 2 glosses from Pat McGrath. I've had these glosses for a little bit. I don't throw out my lip products like if they're expired. With the shade Peach Perversion, which is this one, this pinky one, and then Love Potion, which is this lighter one. I wear them together, wear them separately. They're great. If I know, what is that? This other gloss by Fenty, this is the gloss I'm wearing today. This is the Heat Fussy Gloss. So this is your regular fussy lip gloss. It's no shimmer in it. Okay, that's for it. I'm done. That's all the makeup that I've really been enjoying, loving this year. I see y'all again in 6 months, okay?